Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Connection to the right. There he goes. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
The Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. Inside the 35. Open space at the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And some room to work.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Tosses it incomplete.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snags it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Branch. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. That's caught. It's Branch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Grab near the marker. It's Branch. Breaks into the open. The tap. Touchdown, Georgia. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Here comes the two-point try. To the air. It's Stockton. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Frazier. He gets in there for the two-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Snagged in the middle, it's Tate. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Unloads it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their own.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half around midfield. You can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Dogs! He got a step and just dusted the field.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This drive will come from their own 17. To the air on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got some room to run. The 40. The 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense takes matters into its own hands. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead.
How about that for a momentum swing? Your defense gets the pick six, offense comes right back on the field, and they get the two-point conversion.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brent. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for space. It's Frazier. At the 35, he's loose. It's a seam wide open. The 20. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Fires to the big foul. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the...
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Running free. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Back to pass, it's Sayin. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for room, it's Frazier. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw at Stockton. The short hands, it's Thomas.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
And the Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. There's the pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They've got to stop them.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia! Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Jinging on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Finds his man. It's Smith. There he goes. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
QB now has over 400 yards passing, guys, and you got to give everybody else in his supporting cast a ton of credit. Receivers, great job running routes, catching the football, and this offensive line has been outstanding, giving him time to throw.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Man, you practice this all week for a reason. The 2-minute situation is so important. I like the completion. I like the first down. Let's see if we can get one more play in real quick before the 2-minute timeout.
That's caught. It's Smith. Across the 25, he's got room. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. The Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to go up top. Looking for the score. This is caught for the way touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
And they did tack on the extra point. Now down by 2, inside a minute to go. If they can get this onside kick, maybe they could get into field goal range.
And that is why they're called the Handstand people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And right now, you still have a 2-point lead, David, but you have to be aggressive.
And don't let that scare you, right? You've been executing offensively.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so.
Next, going for the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Give the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups. And you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
Working that left side now. He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air. It's Sayin. Throws to the back. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all ball at the 32. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Branch. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Trying play action. A strike downfield. Touchdown Bulldogs! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. He's taking the deep shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive at that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got his man downfield. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback extends the play. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Tight end finds a soft spot. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Of heavyweights, but only one answered the challenge in this one, and now it's not just that they lost the game. They're going to have to answer for the way they lost the game.
It's one thing to lose to a really good team. It's another thing to get blown out. And I hope the squad keeps together. I hope the leaders in the locker room stay together. They realize this is one bad day. This is not who we are. This is a really good football team. But we got some stuff we got to fix because we got to play this team possibly again and teams that are built like them if we want to win a national championship.